my god. I dodged that though. I'm so bad at these like tactical combat games. Soulframe is the brand new, basically MMO light or Souls light that Digital Extremes is working on. And recently at TennoCon 2025, they announced that a ton more people have access to the Preludes or the pre alpha for the game. The game itself is more slow paced. It's not anything, honestly, like Warframe in terms of combat. Everything is more tactical, it's more deliberate. You kind of have to take your time, use your dodges, and think about all of your enemy engagements. This was pretty new to me. I'm not someone that plays a lot of Souls-like games, but at the same time, it was very refreshing. I did have some frustrations through my gameplay, but overall, I really enjoyed the first few hours that I experienced of Soulframe. Now, the gameplay that you're about to see, you will notice that I didn't capture any game audio. That was my fault. While I was recording, I totally forgot to enable that track. So I did replace it with some background music. Hopefully that doesn't take away too much from your experience, but I thought it would be a disservice not to release the gameplay because the game is actually really good, even in its pre-alpha state. This is probably one of the best pre-alphas I've ever played or been a part of. So let's hop right into the gameplay for Soulframe and see what this game is all about. So I played like a couple, I want to say like 1 or 2 hours before I thought I would make a video about it. And just from like the gameplay that I experienced, it was good enough to where I was like, all right, I want to get something out. I am playing the ranged class, the archer class, I guess. Oh, yo, what's up? Oh my god. There is like a charge mechanic to the bow. Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh my god, I spawned right next to this, bro. Let's sprint. Let's get some distance. Jeez. The effects in this game are fantastic, though. I forget what level I am. Oh my god. I dodged that, though. I'm so bad at these, like, tactical combat games. Like, give me something where I can just, like, mash some buttons, and I'm sure I'm just as good as... Yo. What? Bro just exploded. All right, I know I have something to heal. Let's see, H. Okay, so you have some potions over there. There we go. Now that I'm like actually utilizing my range, I can I can take these guys out. F to pick up. Okay, so those guys back there didn't drop anything, but I guess some people can drop some stuff. All right, so he has a shield. I'm gonna have to... I wonder if there's like a better way of taking dudes out with a shield, or I just have to wait for them to swing. Because see, like if I hit him, even with a charge, like I'm not staggering him. Let's see, 3 still doesn't stagger. 4 still doesn't stagger. Feet, nope, doesn't stagger. So he has full protection. There we go. Just wait for him to... Sweet, yeah. So he dropped something too. And my potions went up. Let me check inventory. Let's see. Yeah, so it doesn't tell you exactly how it fills up, but looking at the map, you actually have to like do things and discover parts of the map. But if we zoom out, it's actually pretty big. That tells me that's the world tree, but none of this is in a language where I can read it. It's interesting. I wonder if I have to do something else. You can play with, I believe it's up to like two other people, maybe 3. I haven't tried. I don't have any friends to invite to this game. Oh, I guess one other thing that I did notice while I was playing is if you hit tab, you go into, this is kind of like your main hub. And so you can have like NPCs here. Like this dude, I had to do a quest to get him in here, and then he gave me other quests. But if we talk to him, he's just gonna show us the codex basically. Again, there's not, like they're not explaining what any of this actually means. And I'm terrible at going through and reading stuff in games. Like I come from games like Black Desert where you're just mashing the R button, skipping through everything. So yeah, this is your main like hub. You can come back to the Nightfold basically whenever you want from what I've seen. I don't have a lot going on in here, but I'm assuming as I meet more NPCs, this whole area will kind of fill up and give me more things to do. Yeah, so these are messages that other people have left. This is very like Dark Souls or Elden Ring, right? I didn't play Dark Souls, so sorry if I got that wrong. But yeah, you just hit tab again and you're right back into the world exactly where you left it. So I think that's pretty cool. I like how seamless that transition is. There's no, like, I can't grab onto this for whatever reason, but I believe I can go in this building. Yeah, I can. Oh, so this is a different, the other chest was blue. This one is like this gold color. Let's check it out. What's up? Again, I'm getting this crafting equipment, but I don't know that I'm far enough in the game to actually understand or use it. So you'll see up top, there's like a compass, and that bird right there is my quest marker. It's for, I believe, my main quest. There's a ton to explore. It's kind of hard to go from one point to another without getting distracted. As you just saw, I've been getting distracted quite a bit. That's not a bad thing either. That's, in my opinion, that's actually like a really good thing. Now, I am running this game on a 4090. So, I mean, my frame rate is fantastic. I haven't had any issues so far. I believe the Preludes are just, yo, that's a dog? That's the first time. Okay, so bird is here. I'm supposed to do something here, and I forget. I think it's G. Yeah. So you press G, and that brings up your bird, and it seeketh. What was that? Seeketh the well where a city fell. Okay. Oh, this is the well. This is the well. Yeah. Okay. The sense of discovery is nice. It does get frustrating, right? When you don't know what you're doing and you feel almost like you're missing out. Like if I walk by this and later I'm able to interact with it only because I learned something new, kind of feels a tiny bit bad knowing that that's kind of how these games go, where you have to discover, everything about the world and there's not much hand holding, which is fine. It's something that I have to get used to. And that's something that people should know going into a game like Soulframe. Warframe had that issue, I believe, when it first came out, and maybe Soulframe will start to fix the new player onboarding problem, basically. But so far, it's just something you have to get into the right mindset. Reclaim from Ode the Totem Ode. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I thought those were rats, bro. Okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna get a weapon. No, I got scrap steel from. Is there other stuff? No. Anything? No. Okay. I feel like there's more resources like that we should be able to collect, especially if they have things falling out from breaking these. Can I break that? Yeah. It seems like in this area there are more breakables. Because when you're out in the world, I'm not able, like, it's just stuff like that where it's sitting there. It's like decoration, but I can't break it. Do I lose anything every time I die? I wonder. Oh, that's a new moveset I haven't seen. Maybe I haven't been close enough to bros yet. Oh, is he getting hurt by his own skill? All right, that's one guy down. Another guy down. Let's jump. Let's dodge. Let's do all the things. Cool. I leveled up stagger. I'm assuming that's a skill. I'm going to have to go back to the Nightfall, I believe is what it's called, and actually check out all this stuff. I should use some of my skills. All right, let's see what 2 does. That is so helpful. Why have I not been using it? Oh, there's quite a bit of a cooldown. Oh, that's an execution. That was sick. That was sick. Hopefully this is getting close to the area that I'm supposed to drop it off. Bird got really big, so maybe it is. Ancestor has passed into the Nightfold. Press tab to greet him. All right, let's go. Dive back into this weird, creepy Nightfold place. Where is this new person that I just got? Where do I greet them? Oh, here. Yeah. This is really cool. So every time you get one of those ancestors or like you commune with them, they come back here and then like this really cool area rises up for them. And now we can interact with them. It's like you're building your own little village of ancestors in your Nightfold, which is, it's a cool concept. Let's see what's going on here. So requirements not met and this is assembled. Sweet. So this is where we will actually be crafting. So we got the blacksmith. Blacksmith is the ancestor that opened up crafting for us. I don't have enough materials. I see. Crafting menu seems pretty intuitive so far. I understand everything that's going on. It gives you a time, just like in Warframe. You have a time that needs to elapse before your crafted item is available to you. All of the materials required are right here. All of the stats are right there as well. And this specific one, the nettle, is attuned to grace. And grace is kind of the trait that I picked. It's the range class. So that's nice that it looks like I can actually use this. Everything here, I'm assuming, are things that I can use. Collectors here, I'm assuming I need to go... What is happening? What was that? Is... Oh, dude, these guys are level 15? Why am I doing so much damage to them? Do I need to go back here? And I don't have a second... Oh, but I can aim this. Let's do this. Yeah. Let's go back in here. Oh, so maybe I do this first, right? And then when I shoot my bow, it explodes. Like something explodes. Watch. Yeah. Oh, that's how I stagger them. God, why am I just now learning this? And I died. The challenge is good. I'm not gonna knock it, right? Challenge is good. And utilizing my movement skills, utilizing all of the different skills that I have is something that I have not been doing this whole time. And the fact that the game is pushing me in that direction, I believe it's nice. It's a nice change. Oh, this is a mini game. Okay, so 4, 5, I. Okay, got it. 4, 5, I. 4, 5, I. I'm so bad. 4, 5, 1. 4, 5, 1. This is a cool way of doing a cutscene. It kind of just transformed the space in front of you. I never noticed those deer have those really, really cool antlers. That's really cool. That's really nice. I like the color space. Aesthetically, this game is absolutely beautiful. Wow. This is extremely atmospheric. This is beautiful. Let's go, little bird. Yo, how weak are you that a little bird just messed your whole flow up, dude? All right, back up, back up, back up. At least I'm not in there. So I dodged something. And I'm not charging up just because I don't feel like I can at the moment. Oh, I have fire? That was the first time that I've even used it. Keep my distance. That's right. Second phase, maybe? What am I doing? Is the Nightfold. She's not an ancestor. What's she doing here? Let's interact. Let's see what's going on. Oh, we got another music thing. And that one, it's not an eye. All right, let's do this. I'll start over. This feels like a AAA experience, though. The cutscenes, the atmosphere of the game, these little mini games, quick time events that I'm doing, it feels really, really good. Well put together. Vision received Crown of Grace. Are these more materials that we need for crafting? Or did I like actually get some armor? Let's go in our inventory real quick. Oh, I can't equip while I'm out here. Interesting. So what did he give me? Yeah. So these are fragments. So I'll use this to craft new armor and weapons. So it doesn't just straight up give you armor and weapons. Like there's no drops like in an MMO, but it's very Monster Hunter. So after playing for a couple of hours, Soulframe really left an impression. It's beautiful, it's atmospheric, there's a real sense of mystery that kind of pulls you in. The visuals are stunning, every environment feels handcrafted, from the moody lighting to the haunting music. Combat-wise, it took me a bit to get into the rhythm, but once I started to use my skills properly, or use my skills at all, especially with the range class, it all started to click. What I really liked is how the game encourages exploration. There's very little hand-holding, which can be frustrating at times, and honestly, I was lost most of my playthrough. but it also makes every discovery feel earned. Once you get into the right mindset, I think all of that feels worth it, right? The Nightfold Hub, where you gather ancestors and unlock new features, it's a unique and personal touch. And the crafting system was unsurprisingly intuitive. After all of the years that they've spent with Warframe, I would expect the crafting to be a little bit more robust, but in its current state, it looks like it has the bones to be a more complete system in the future. It ties nicely into the world and your chosen class, so I'm excited to see what they have in store. But it's not perfect. Early on, the lack of clear direction made me feel a bit lost. Some mechanics like stagger or how to deal with shielded enemies weren't obvious like at all. And if you're like me and tend to skip codex entries or dialogue, you might miss some really important stuff or any little direction that they do offer in the game. Still, that challenge, that need to figure things out, it's all part of the experience. It reminds me a little bit of Monster Hunter and Soulsborne games where you have a main goal, right? But there's not too much that's really pushing you in one direction or another, and it gives the player the freedom of choice. If you're into slower, more deliberate combat with strong art direction and deep world building, this one is definitely worth keeping an eye on.